Alright, I want to tell you what I think about Occupy Oakland. You guys are really screwing up. And the real problem isn't with the General Assembly. The real problem is that the Occupy movement is so open and so broad that it really accepts everybody. And I think this is a big problem with most hardcore liberal thinking. Because what it really comes down to is conservatives are fearful of people they don't know. Liberals are friendly to people they don't know. And I've had enough life experience to understand that, for the most part, you can be friendly with about 90% of the people in the world. But 10% of the people, they're just terrible, dirty people who are going to cause damage and harm. Like in the Occupy Oakland movement, as we saw. There are pictures of, as the people were marching down the street back home from blocking the port of Oakland, just some of the group, the crazy dirty folk, decided to just break into Whole Foods, break into buildings, destroy property, and you saw like the writings next to the broken glass, like, "We are sorry for this, the General Assembly of the Occupy Oakland movement. We did not intend to do this." And the point is, you have no control, Occupy Oakland. You have no control over these crazy folk. I'm not telling you to give up the Occupy movement, but I'm saying you need to have a standard of the kind of person you accept into these movements. If the people you let come to these Occupy protests are just, the wild, crazy, people that want to just cause violence, that aren't there for your message, you need to get them out. You need to help the police and stop those people from ruining your image. The easiest way to do it would just be to give every person responsibilities in the Occupy protests. Because I'm sure that in all those camps you got to have people doing all kinds of things, cleaning stuff, cooking food, all this and that. And I can guarantee you there is a majority of people there, maybe not a majority, but there's a group of people there who are just there for the fun. And the people who aren't there for the message, those are the ones who are going to burn down buildings, to break glass, and to just cause a riot because they can, and they're stupid. It's the same thing that happened in London like a year ago, or maybe 6 months ago. Just a bunch of wild people took advantage of a situation and decided to just break into buildings and to steal property. Those people need to be seriously punished. The wild people that don't obey the law, that don't respect personal property. And if anyone says otherwise, you clearly are stupid.